Hey guys, this is, well, guys and gals, this is Sexy Shores 85, and I'm back with the video. I haven't posted a video in quite some time. The last video that I posted was when I did an interlock installation with my friend Chaz, who unfortunately has taken her dreads out. I am a loctician, a self-proclaimed loctician, so go figure. Anyone can say whatever they want to say about that, but I think I do pretty good work. Nevertheless, she was the first one that I did, and I did make a video of it, and I was quite impressed. Unfortunately for her, the dreadlock lifestyle became stressful because she lives in Canton, Ohio, and with me being here in Apple Valley, California, she couldn't find anybody that was able to help her keep her locks up and maintain them, and she called me a couple of times ready to cut them off, and I did what I was supposed to do and attempted to encourage her, and she kept them for a few more weeks, and she went through another crisis and kept them for a few more weeks until finally I happened to look on Facebook and I see these pictures of this nice head full of hair, and it's flat ironed and permed and colored, and so I figured, oh well, maybe this is just an old picture, and it was recent, it was current, and so she said she didn't want to hurt my feelings and all that stuff, because I always stressed to her that she was my firstborn, and I would always make sure that I did my best to encourage her, but you know, to each his own. Dreadlocks really are a commitment, and if it doesn't fit your lifestyle, then a lot of people are going to find themselves on this road, and when they get to that crossroad, they're going to run and go in the opposite direction. So anyway, I decided to do a video because I've been doing some things with my hair lately, as well as my clients, and I'm one of those types of people that I want to try it on myself first before I ever even suggest it to someone else. Like, I think I'm going to post another video in a couple of weeks. I'm going to try this cayenne pepper and olive oil concoction that I've been hearing about. I'm in the medical field, and so when my daughter got sick, if you guys look at the other videos that I have, my daughter passed away last year of leukemia, and I became interested in like natural medicines and stuff like that, and cayenne pepper is a really good natural medicine. And so me thinking that I was being creative, I said, well, you know what, since cayenne pepper is one of those things that helps whatever medications you take, you know, work faster because it gets your heart rate up and all that type of stuff, I figured, well, I wonder if cayenne pepper would work for the hair. And so, like I said, me thinking that I was being creative, thinking that I was coming up with something, I just Googled it, just to Google it, and I come to realize that people actually already do that. So it's equal amounts of cayenne pepper and olive oil, and you let it sit in, like, I guess like a brown bag or somewhere where there's no access to sun for 10 days or so, 10 to 14 days, and then you use it on your hair and kind of massage it into your hair, and you just rinse it out. And some people say you can even use it every day. I really don't like to do things to my hair, like as far as like everyday type stuff. I want to be able to just get up and go. So if you notice, I have sponge rollers in the top of my hair. I've never done the sponge roller thing. I've done the bone rollers, and that didn't work too well because like all of my dreadlocks are the same length, and that works good when your dreadlocks are like the same length because you can kind of roll them equally and, you know, roll the roller or whatever and go on about your business. But so that didn't work. Also, I've tried the pipe cleaner curls, and that worked out okay. There's a little technique to it. It's not as simple as I've seen people do it, but you know, maybe I just wasn't doing it right. Actually, I think what it is, I didn't leave them in long enough. I think I was just really anxious. And then there's also like, I have the sponge rollers. I've seen Bantu knots. I did the Bantu knots thing. Actually, no, I take that back. The pipe cleaners curls, actually, that did work. And what I did was, they were just really too tight. I got my kids at the door looking at me. Can you shut the door, please? And don't slam it, because Ani is asleep. So actually I took that back. Like I said, they did work. It's just that my curls were really, really tight, and I kept them in for a couple of days. I actually wore, at the time, this was before my hair was red, my hair was like a brownish color, and so I got some pipe cleaners to match kind of like the color of my hair. And so I just took them and I, made them really, really tight against my scalp and wore it like that for like 2 days. And then when I took them out, I looked like Sunday morning, like one of the mothers of the church. And I didn't like that too much. And so I ended up taking like setting lotion on my fingers and kind of running my hair through it, and then that like pulled the majority of the curls out. So it ended up only being like, I don't know. I just didn't like it. Anyway, I'm babbling. So I just wanted to let you guys know that I'm doing a video right now. I just love playing in my hair. I don't know. That's one thing I can say that I do love. But one of the main things that I do is like I just do like oil sheens in the morning. Yesterday I did a pin-up style, and that worked out pretty good. It's just that the bobby pins, they really, really hurt, like really, really hurt, and it was really uncomfortable, and I felt like my brain had pins in them. So when I took it out after church last night from rehearsal, it felt so relieving to take them out. So anyway, to make a long story short, I'm doing the curls, and I like these better because typically I would wet my hair first and then put them on there, and because of the fact that they're sponge rollers, like all the hair can just lay on there and you'll be able to roll it up, in spite of the fact that you might have different lengths of your locks. But what I did was I just went ahead and left it dry, and I think I'm just going to get in the shower and just wet my hair. Probably sit under the dryer or just let them dry naturally, and then I'll come back with updates. So as of right now, I have them in the top, and I'll be working on doing the sides and the back, and I'm interested in seeing how they come out. I think one of the things I'm going to make sure that I have to do those when I pull them out, it's like I just pull them out, so they're almost like Shirley Temple-ish, and hopefully they'll come out really nice. I like to do things to my dreads that like most guys are like afraid to do. I guess I would consider my dreads like metrosexual. Whatever. Who cares? So I do like more kind of like risque styles that would kind of probably be more considered like a woman style. And I just kind of like make it my own and kind of like masculinize it, which I kind of like walking that line when it comes to my hair. Turns more heads. And I'm a walking advertisement as a loctician, so hence the red hair, which actually I'm getting ready to change. Like the color and the lighting in the room right now is like not really the greatest, and so like the top of my hair and like the sides, and then like taking this all the way like towards the back and then coming back onto the other side, this is all red, but then the bottom back here, allergies, sorry guys, this is black. Going to a Pentecostal church, we're really not as traditional as we could be, but in the beginning I was really concerned as to what people would say as far as the church is concerned, and I actually got some really good responses. So with the season changing, I figured I'll tone it down a little bit. I've pretty much kind of gotten my name out in the area that I live in, and so I'm going to change the red to the black and the black to the red, unless I decide that I'm just going to do the top black, leave this part red, and then leave the back part black, and just kind of redo this red here, kind of re-intensify it. I use L'Oreal high color highlights for dark hair only. I love it. I love it. Now with any red, it's going to fade, but this has been probably about 2 months. It's time to do it again. I got new growth going on, but when I first get my hair done, after the new growth comes in, because I interlock, it looks really good to like have like the black roots and like red dreads. It just gives this like really cool effect. Anyway, I'm at 9 minutes in, I think 13 seconds, so I'm gonna have to cut this video short. So anyway guys, I just wanted to say hey and thank the subscribers. I just got a few subscribers like out of nowhere this past week, and so I said, you know what, I owe them something to post a video, because people aren't subscribing for no reason at all. They're subscribing because they like what you're offering. And so like I said, I'll be like, this is a really short one. Like, I don't like this. This is short. Versus like the ones next to it or under it. So anyway, I don't know where that, I don't even know why I said that. Anyway, like I said, so being that I have these new subscribers as well as the old subscribers, you know, can't forget about the old. Like I said, I felt I owed it to you guys to give you an update and with this new style that I'm trying, which are the curls, but the curls with foam rollers, and we'll see how it turns out. I'm like a setting lotion freak. I love like Motion's foam setting lotion, or the Proclaim olive oil. I'm sorry, you guys, my allergies are irritating me. I love those. Like, I absolutely love those. I use those on my clients all the time. So of course I use them on myself as well. Anyway, stay tuned. I'm going to be finishing this up, jumping in the shower, like I said, sitting under the dryer, or I'll just come back with the video tomorrow, because I'm sure it's going to take a while, because the foam, it has to dry as well as the hair, so it's probably going to take an additional amount of time for them to dry. So stay tuned. Again, thank all of my subscribers. Take a look at all my other videos as well. You know, and be encouraged. Thanks.